think one of the most wonderful things about when I moved here to Santa Clarita is finding out the sense of community that I've never had. Coming from the East San Gabriel Valley, lots of different communities. It's spread all over. And so, yeah, you might occasionally run into someone you know, but it's not like here in Santa Clarita, where it's like you will almost always run into a neighbor, no matter how big our city's gotten in the last 23-ish years that I've lived here. And the other wonderful thing about this is that people who care so much about their community take the time to volunteer for various organizations and opportunities that we have to raise the level of awareness of things that either are in need in our community or just doing wonderful things for other people here in the community. I think it's great, and the city, and we tend to honor these folks with what's called the SCV Man and Woman of the Year nominees and awards. The award ceremony taking place in early May coming up. But we've had the pleasure of speaking with many of the nominees, and here with me this morning, nominated by the College of the Canyons Foundation, Doris Marie Zimmer. Good morning.
Good morning, George.
So I want to talk a little bit about this. First of all, congratulations on your nomination. Is this the first time you've been nominated?
Actually, once before. My husband and I were both nominated the same year. And he was nominated for Child and Family Center, and I was for the foundation. So we've always enjoyed a little bit of competition.
I see. Like who? I was hoping there's going to like give a sash or something, you know,
Exactly.
maybe a top hat. That's exciting. I mean, was it like a little like a kind of a half-hearted rivalry there, or? Wholehearted rivalry. I see. How long have you lived in the Santa Clarita Valley?
We moved here in 2002. Steven started working here in 1999.
Okay. So rather than commute, work where you live.
Absolutely. Sold the ranch and moved here.
And how did you get involved with the College of the Canyons Foundation?
Well, actually, Steven was working with the foundation in the very early years. And he turned to me and he said, I'd always been with philanthropies one way or another, art philanthropies, women's groups, and so forth. And he said, gosh, I really think the foundation would benefit by some of your attention, and I think you'd be happier, because it's always nice to have something that is purposeful in our lives.
Exactly.
And so I joined the foundation, and I've been just loving everything that I can do to make a difference for these young people and their futures. I mean, how more important than giving to education and opening opportunities for the youth?
Exactly. Now, for the uninitiated, what does the College of the Canyons Foundation do?
Well, it actually implements initiatives that are supporting the goals of the Board of Directors, the Board of Trustees. And so whenever there is a fundraising activity or there are special groups that need additional support, the foundation members will participate on those committees and groups. In addition, we're called upon to connect our membership with people in the community and with the college to support college business partnerships, and also when there are specific goals, such as the Culinary Institute, when we just finished building that out. Our board of directors were very active in opening what used to be called the Rolodex, but I think it's called a contacts list now. And we connected our contacts with the purpose of the college for building the IQ. And I don't know if you're familiar with the IQ, we just finished it, but we have these students that are learning to be chefs and work in hotel and restaurant management and so forth. And if they were to go to one of the private institutions to learn their skill sets, it would cost them around $50,000 in debt before they walked out. And we're like $5,000.
Exactly. And this is good also. The Culinary Institute has bounced around a few places for a few years, so it's nice that they finally have their finalists. So you're more like a conduit between, or the foundation, I should say, is a conduit between the community and issues and activities that go on in the college.
Absolutely. And we have a very strong scholarship development program as well. And we're really involved in the Performing Arts Center. And we have an early childhood education center. So we kind of like bounce around.
I know a lot of nominees are just happy to have been nominated. But by chance, if you actually do receive that special sash or tiara or whatever it is that they give out at the maybe a nice little cane at the SCV Man and Woman of the Year Award, are you hoping that this is something that can draw more focus to College of the Canyon or the College of the Canyons Foundation?
Absolutely. I mean, the purpose of the nomination, I hope, is to open the eyes of people and how much we need in the community for education.
Outstanding. Doris Marie Zimmer. SCV Woman of the Year, 2016 nominee, and nominated by the College of the Canyons Foundation. Is there a way that someone can contact or where they can go to learn more about the College of the Canyons Foundation, by the way?
Absolutely. On the College of the Canyons website, which is canyons.edu, there is an immediate link that goes to the foundation. There's also a link to donate, and just you can go onto that website, and they have all the contact phone numbers and the activities that we support.
I think it's wonderful that we have community members working in conjunction with the local community to help out, or the local community college, that is, to help out students and young people in this valley. I think it's wonderful. Doris Marie, thank you so much for stopping by, and best of luck and continued success.
Thank you for having me.